Hey guys, welcome back to Fallout 76. I was just down in the ash heap doing a bit of a circuit for some fusion cores. I've noticed this is a new phenomenon now that they've nerfed how easy it is to get fusion cores, that a lot of the places where you can find power armors, there's no fusion cores because people will server hop and go around between power armor chassis just taking the fusion cores or stripping everything but the frame and then scrapping it and taking the fusion cores. Anyways, I found some. I had 0. So, gonna continue on with this, one of these main quests, which means I need to go into the Charleston Capitol building again. You've seen my previous videos in Charleston. You know that it does not run very well for me here, so it's always fun when I have to come here. But we're just going inside the Capitol building, not roaming around outside, so it should be okay. Jalopy mutants.
Oh, little baby scared?
Anyways, ignore that. I've been in here a few times. I did one episode where I pretty thoroughly explored it. Then I came back in here briefly on the Key to the Past mission. It's a shame Charleston runs pretty crummy for me. I could crank my graphics way down, but it actually doesn't help a lot with the stutters. Because Charleston's a pretty cool spot. Anyways, this is where we need to go. Charleston Capitol Courthouse. It's a separate interior than I've... Oh, there's a train passing my house. You're gonna hear that. Yeah. Anyways, I swapped out my weapons a little bit since last time. I got this back. And I've got my shotgun still, and I got this guy because they had a bunch of 45. I was gonna take the Gatling plasma with me, but I didn't have enough stuff to repair it. I do have that perk that lets my weapons repair themselves, because I've got like a bunch of plasma cores. But anyways, I opted to not take it. Not sure where I'm going here. I mean, what part of the building I'm going to. There's a lot of scorched in here. I think the last time I explored this place thoroughly, I had a different lever rifle with me. Must be down here. Office of the Registrar. Police. I'm gonna try just to go straight for what I'm after. Not spend all day in here. Big place. It's easy to get sidetracked. And there's lots of scorched. Fortunately, there. You know, I should be using my melee weapon. Stockpiling 308 for my MG42 I found on the. Was it the last episode? Yeah, it was. Or the light machine gun, as they call it here. I gotta get these guys. They're just gonna irritate me. Mire. Okay, sorry for losing for getting lost there. I was doing something on Discord. Anyways, looks like we're going up. Should be a stairwell back this way. Okay. There we go. Sam's terminal. Sam Blackwell? Wasn't he like the senator or something? Involved with the Free States? Yep. Obviously people found out. Alright, I think I've actually read this terminal, haven't I? Load master holotape into Sam's terminal. Ah, this again, where I get to search through my holotapes. They really need to put these in alphabetical order. Let's see. Master holotape. Where the hell are you? It's always kind of near the bottom, I think. There it is. Oh. Initiate program file scan. What? Terminal's under... Oh, enter security override. Is incorrect. What? Authorizing. Play holotape. Terminal is on lockdown. What? Well, what the hell? Do I have to do it now? Incorrect. Oh, I need to go find his password. Okay. Looks like that's in here. Oh. All the way through. Here I was... Oh, it's in the basement. Okay. Here I was hoping this was going to be a simple run into this building. Of course it's not. We take a shortcut? Guess so. Here we go. Okay. Accounts. Password reset. Account lockdowns. Samuel Blackwell. Unlock. There we go. That was easy enough. Some shitty security. Okay, and now how do I get back up? It's been a while. Pretty sure it's back behind me. Hold on a minute. Is there by chance another fusion core down here somewhere? Aha! I'll remember that. Is it just me, or does the excavator armor's fusion cores actually run out faster than the other power armor? Shit! Took a wrong turn again. I need to stop sprinting. Eating my fusion cores. It used to be that we had so many fusion cores we didn't know what to do with them and we'd throw them away. So we didn't have storage space. Not the case anymore. Log in. Okay, I actually have never read this, have I? Memos. Energy meeting. Energy Conference Committee. The committee was unable to come to an agreement as per usual. Senator McDougal walked out also as usual once Senator Blackwell made his case for the blue-collar, flesh-and-blood worker. The push for automation, though desired, results in too many casualties and needs re-evaluation for a slow rollout plan. The committee will reconvene in 1 week where a new bill may be proposed. Updated policies. Congressmen who are unable to give committee proposals their full attention will now be fined. Continued violations of this policy will result in removal from the committee. Vault-Tec Fundraising Gala. Vault-Tec University is a wealth of scientific and technological development, with students graduating and moving into the workforce at a higher percentage than any other university in the nation. In order to maintain our success in preparing for the future, we're having our summer fundraising gala so others may continue to show their ongoing support for our nation's most prestigious school. Please arrive promptly at 7 p.m. Formal event, dress code enforced at the door, donations made public, consult your conscience. As a reminder, there's really nothing as priceless as the education of our future. We look forward to seeing everyone there. Raleigh Clay release. As per your request, a thorough investigation has been launched into the alleged wrongful imprisonment of Raleigh Clay. This is a Free States guy we're talking about. We will be trying to identify the proper motive, the legitimacy of the accusations, and making sure standard procedures were followed in both his arrest and imprisonment. An initial kickoff meeting will be held on 16th of June for briefings and to establish teams. Personnel, John Amundi, Mon Salvatore, Llewellyn Henning. Sorry about the noise. Some people don't believe in fucking mufflers that drive past my house, apparently. Appointments. Lunch with Secretary of Defense. So yeah, this guy had ties to the Free States. Correspondent, Senator John McDougall. Here we go. Subject interview conference. Sam, the Energy Conference meeting is coming up, and I want to touch base on the arguments you'll be presenting. I know we don't see eye to eye on this, but profit margins cannot be ignored. Workers will lose their jobs, but they bounce back. They've got VTU right down the street. Let's talk about it, and I'll buy you lunch. Yeah, people were trying to buy this guy out on getting behind automation, and he wasn't having it. Upcoming meeting. Sam, I get it, you're angry. You stood me up for lunch. Again, but we really need to talk about this upcoming meeting. General Atomics is very interested in bringing an updated line of robots. We must make that known. We just make that known, Robco gets nervous. What? A bidding war breaks out, and it's money in the pocket, done and done. We really need you on board to get this done. He doesn't respond to anything. Subject none. You asshole, you ignore my calls, correspondence, you can't be reached, and then you pull out that anti-automation bullshit at the energy meeting? Moreland was right, you really are looking to make some enemies here. Watch your back, Blackwell. Okay, Curtis Klein. Jeez. Guy had lots of hate mail. Cancelled appointment. Senator Blackwell, I've canceled your appointment with Dr. Rancer, although he argued strongly against it. I verified any records of the appointment have been purged from the system. Should we be worried? Obviously, I'd love to know what this is about. Maybe over lunch? People want to have lunch all the time. Advice. Senator Blackwell, I highly advise staying far away from the Raleigh Clay case. I know he's a close friend, but this has setup written all over it. Someone wants to take him down for the Free States movement, and they won't hesitate to tie you to that sinking ship. Can't afford that type of publicity. Divorce update. Senator Blackwell, I heard from Judge Harlan that your divorce is set to be finalized on the 15th of October. I felt it prudent to give you a heads up so it didn't come as a surprise. I would even go so far as to recommend you take the day off. I know how much she still means to you. We should talk. Okay. T. Jesus. Intelligence Committee. Senator, recommended reading for the upcoming Intelligence Committee meeting. Congressional Bunker Project. Who has a stake in this? Who's really funding? Is Vault-Tec overly involved or trustworthy? The answers to these questions are the source of my fears and exactly why I need your help. You replied. But I don't get to read that. Department of Agriculture. Senator, the most recent evidence is pointing to the Department of Agriculture having a large stake in the Bunker Project. What, really? I put out feelers to find out what Secretary Eckhart's involvement is and why agriculture is sinking so much time into the bunker. I can't read the replies, unfortunately. Raleigh Clay. Senator, I must advise you that you keep yourself removed from Raleigh Clay's wrongful imprisonment. The Free States members should have the capacity to draw enough negative attention to get him freed. More importantly, I need you to maintain your presence on the Intelligence Committee. I'll be in touch. I wonder who T is. Okay, let's go back and let's load this holotape. Again. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, initiate program file scan.
Pat yourself on the back, because you just got yourself some top secret security codes off a U.S. Senator's terminal. Next up, the closest relay tower you can find, where you get to upload all that hard-earned data. You're officially halfway done with the final part of this process.
Halfway done.
It's not like I'll ever really know, but one can hope, right?
How are you talking to me in this building, by the way? Just curious. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and go to this relay tower. Door around here somewhere. We're scorched. Hey there. Bye. Good talk. Damn it. Door really up there. Did I go into the basement? Just want out of here. That just goes up. Sure, it doesn't go up. That just goes in the office. I mean, I know where I am. Except for I can never... Okay, there we go. Alright. Ah, it's always frickin' blocked. Alright. Let's go around. Convenient rubble. Just enough to make this place impossible to access. The fuck? I just want an exit door. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'll let you know when I'll meet you outside somewhere. Okay, relay terminal is out by Uncanny Caverns. Why is there level 73 out there, or 75 out there? Anyways, that's good. What? Oh, crap. Knew that was gonna happen. Oh, dear. What's a snallygaster? Don't see those too often. Hello, Snally. That guy's basically always here. Alright, I need to get away from hostiles for a minute. So I can actually fast travel. Yeah, let's try that. Son of a bitch. Who is shooting at me? You know what? Get out of here. Alright. There we go. Oh. Why is it? Oh. An A relay terminal, not the relay terminal. Could have been anyone. Okay. Gotcha. That it matters now. This was the closest one. Hi there. Ooh, level 68 scorched. Ah, crap. I have a crit now. Great. Go. 10 mils, something I still really don't need. I've been stockpiling 40mm grenade rounds, so I won't lie. Okay. There's more turrets outside. What the hell's wrong with the textures? Interesting. Gauss rifle? Just chilling in here? What the fuck? And it's level 45. And it's got a scope. I bet you that's better than the one I have. I'm gonna take that. Anyways. Yes. Okay, load the master holotape. Ah, I really wish they would stop making me do this. It's right after some overseer's logs. Somewhere. There it is. Initiate file upload. Scorch detection system reboot required. Reboot the system at Abby's bunker. Okay, lots of back and forth, that's fun. Okay. Let's get rid of this turret. Just because. Free weapon repair. I love that perk. Alright. Before I go back to Abby's bunker, I'm gonna hop back to my little camp real quick. What the hell are these people doing out there? And, check out this Gauss rifle. I don't really have any ammo for it. I mean, I have some. I've been trying to collect it. I love to use the Gauss rifle, like, on the regular. I love the Gauss rifles in all the Fallout games, but 2mm EC is not the easiest thing to come across. It's my nice little camp. It's still intact. I haven't had to rebuild it yet. And I did, since last time I showed it, I built my Tinker bench and armor bench. Finally had the stuff to do so. And a few episodes back, or maybe one, actually. I can't remember. Anyways, I just recently finally got the level 45 excavator armor. That was nice. Okay, weapons. Let's see here. Scope Gauss rifle, level 45. This is what I was going to use. Bust out and use for a while. Short tactical Gauss rifle. That one has a better scope, and it's level 45, so I'll just scrap the one I have. That's too bad. Aligned stock. Well, at least I found a mod. Yeah, I definitely made this place a little bit too big. There's, I didn't need this much space. Not that it's not cool, but it's, really right on the brim of its crafting limits. Alright. Anyways. Actually, while I'm here, I need to put away this hazmat suit. I'm not using it. That's the one I got at the end of the last episode. Okay, actually, before I head out, I should do this real quick. Do I have anything to make? I should have at least something to make. Mutt chops. That's it. Okay. I'm gonna go lay down in my bed for a minute because I've got to go grab coffee, then we'll carry on. What a way to come back. Fuck. What happened to my turrets? Did they not get these things or did they die? Fuck off. Jesus. Get this sucker back out. Good thing I smoked quick. Grabbed coffee quick. Did they kill my turrets? They did, didn't they? You little bastard. Okay. Repair all structures. There we go. Okay. Back to Abby's bunker we go. What? Oh. More ticks. There's always ticks out here. Which is good, because tick blood I can use to, oh, it's gone. To, craft, stim packs. Alright. Feel like I've come back and forth to this place quite a few times. Hey, someone opened the door for me, how sweet. There's always something in there. Oh, I'm diseased, of course. I have one disease cure. Been a lot of back and forth for Abby here. A lot. Been several quests. Alright. Use some of that food or it dies. I know I should be keeping this stuff. Still have that vintage Nuka shine. A little wary of using it since it can make you black out and turn up in random places. Okay. Reboot the system.
Ignoring any and all possible glitches, you are officially the most amazing person in all of Appalachia.
Oh gee,
And
thanks.
hopefully not the only one. The Scorch detection system is fully up and running. If you had any idea how long it took us to just get half the system functional, the lives lost, my brother, my dad, and yours truly, of course. Now whenever the Scorched are around, the detectors will pick them up and broadcast a message to your Pip-Boy. All that's left is the means to fight them off. If you haven't already, check my terminal to read about the traps we've created for the Scorch beasts. Hopefully, they're still in working order, and they're your best bet at making those flying freaks manageable.
I've killed a few
Beyond
already,
that,
Abby.
the only ones with any real means were the Brotherhood of Steel. Obviously, they didn't last, but they packed some serious firepower. They took their last stand somewhere in the bog at a place called Fort Defiance. But, thanks to their code names, I have no idea where it is. You'll want to start at Camp Venture, Eddie's old survival training center. I've also put everything I've got on the Brotherhood under an entry called Fort Defiance on my terminal. Good luck out there. And thanks. If this holotape is playing, it means our lives and all this work meant something.
Okay. So actually, oh gee, combat armor, thanks. I noticed what I was looking to see the Overseer's logs I hadn't found yet. Ooh. And apparently I missed one at Fort Defiance, or Camp Venture, I mean. And there's also a few at Fort Defiance. I don't really want to join the Brotherhood yet. Oh, notes. I kind of wanted to do the Enclave quests, and there's also the Order of Mysteries or whatever. It's another faction thing. Oh. But, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, there's a few Overseer's logs I haven't found yet, unfortunately. So this is for Ella Ames. I need to do that. Yeah, I think we'll just call this episode a shorter one, especially compared to the last few. And I think maybe next time I'll go after this quest. I haven't done it in a while. I do need to go back to Camp Venture. You know what? Let's go back to Camp Venture right now and see if I can find that Overseer's log. Screw it. I've already been there, so I can just travel there real quick. Hopefully I won't have to fight 2 Scorch Beasts while I'm there like I did on the last episode. But that was a fun fight, though. That was cool. There was someone else there giving me a hand. So I'm gonna guess that the log I couldn't find was probably in that locked building that I couldn't get into. I was a little preoccupied fighting Scorch Beasts and trying to call in a cargo bot when I was there, though. Let's see, Camp Venture. Where the hell was it? Where the hell? There it is. Alright, let's go down there. Oh, hello. What? Yeah, last time I was here, there's a bunch of ghouls. Phil. Well, we'll see if there's something I didn't find. There's supposed to be an Overseer log here. I'm not sure how I missed it, but guess I'm not too surprised that I did. There's also a power armor here last time I was here, but they're not always available. Oh, whoops. Wow, I killed him right as he killed Enku. Could have put a scope on this, but I actually like the, ooh. Huh. Interesting. I actually like the iron sights on this. This is the door I couldn't get into. Oh, I can unlock it manually. I didn't even try the door. I assumed the terminal was the only thing that could, open it. Yeah, if you want to see an in-depth exploration of this place, well, except for this room, you can watch the, last episode. It was called, Tracking Unknowns. It was kind of a long episode, but I did come to this place and check it out. I didn't read this. Belmont incident. Knight Esposito, Training Sergeant, Wilson Training CEO, the Belmont incident. I take full responsibility for Squire Belmont's letter home. I make no excuses. I want to point out, however, that operational security and procedures was covered twice during training, but clearly the subject needs considerably more emphasis. I will endeavor going forward to drill this into my cadets accordingly. And Victoria. Right. Oh, here we go.
Overseer's log, Camp Venture. Just who was this Brotherhood of Steel? Survivalists? Former army personnel? They took their training and their call signs seriously, that's for certain. Organized, efficient, access to hardware. You'd think they'd be ruling West Virginia by now. But they're gone. If they're following military logic, then they'll have a fortified headquarters somewhere. And a leader. Someone who knew what they were planning.
Yeah. Letter to Tommy. Tommy, Knight Wilson says we're deploying tomorrow. Graduation's early. Fort Defiance needs men now, apparently. I know you don't approve of my decision to come here, but everyone's got the Brotherhood wrong. There's an army of Scorched in the bog. It's not lies. I've seen the Scorched beast with my own eyes. You should come. We need you. It's hard to sleep knowing I'm heading in. Training's one thing, but we'll be fighting for real in days. Makes sense to me Defiance is in the old Allegheny Asylum. Lord knows we have to be crazy to go there. I know it won't mean anything to you, Tommy, but ad Victoriam, for all our sakes, ad Victoriam. B. Another holotape that I haven't listened to. Is that a magazine I'm seeing over there? About the Brotherhood.
Thank you, Captain. It's just us.
Lizzie, what's on your mind?
A Brotherhood of Steel? What's that even mean? The men over here are confused.
We need to do something bold. We can't just stay the U.S. Army. What's gonna happen, and this is only a matter of time, is some general or some goddamn politician is gonna exit a vault and start ordering us around. And worse, they'll order some grunt to start the whole goddamn cycle again. Another wave of nuclear death, and if that's not enough, they'll do it again. No, they will, Lizzie. It ends with us. We won't let them.
I understand. But a Brotherhood? Knights? Am I supposed to call you, what, Elder?
Yeah.
Words have
Yeah.
power, Lizzie. They build identity. Take on a meaning if you keep using them, even if it didn't exist before. It was the Knights and the Scribes, after the fall of Rome, that protected what was left of Western civilization. So we are the new Knights, and our role is similar. But we'll need more than names. We'll need new traditions, our own mythology. Something people can believe in to their core.
Is this necessary?
What else
Oh
can I do?
dear.
Declare myself president? Make
There
you a
was
senator?
one here.
Look around, Lizzie. Something's killing us. More than the rads and the freaks out there. depression. People who've lost everyone. Every goddamn soul. Wives, kids, loved ones, even the goddamn mailman. We need to replace it with something. Otherwise, people's souls will wither. We'll be little more than walking dead men.
I'll do my best to see the orders carried out, sir.
Give it time, Lizzie. People have a hunger to believe in something. Just let them work their way to it.
Okay. Alright, well, I found that log. I don't think it actually did anything for me, unfortunately. The next one, there's a few in Fort Defiance, and then there's some at all the missile sites, which I haven't actually explored any of those yet, so maybe that's an idea for something for me to do next time. I guess we'll have to see. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to my camp, and we'll call this episode good, so I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.